What's going on, guys? David Carota LLC coming at you from Fair Lawn, New Jersey on a weekend, and at least I'm working from home today. I'm draining some old gas that's the color of urine from this troybilt machine, and I'm going to take a look at why it's not running. Maybe give the carburetor a quick cleaning, or it could be something as simple as all this nasty fuel just not being combustible. So I'm going to give this a quick pause here, dump that gas out before it starts spilling all over the machine. I'll be back in a minute to show you what's next. Alright, well, I thought I'd get lucky and maybe it was just some bad gas. Drained it out, I put in some fresh super, and even sprayed some carb cleaner in the carb, and it just doesn't want to stay running, doesn't want to get fuel. Seems to be a problem I run into with these troybilt machines every single year. It's just a real big hassle. So I got the carb disconnected, and I'm going to take it off and put it on the bench and then go clean it. Pull the whole thing apart, give it a very thorough cleaning, and then bolt it back to the machine. Cross my fingers, because I do not want to be dealing with this today. Stick around and find out if carb cleaning does the trick, or if I gotta go online and buy parts. Okay guys, this might have been the culprit. If it looks like what I'm holding here has little holes in it, that one of which might have actually just opened itself up. Can't zoom in much closer without losing the image. This is in the main body of the carburetor, and otherwise the entire carburetor looked really clean. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm cleaning it just to go through the motions, but I also think that there's just a little bit of film that kind of covered up the holes on this piece. I'll try and roll it over and see if you can see the other side. So there's supposed to be several, and at least from my vantage point right now filming this for you, it looks like 2 or 3 are open and the remainder of them have some kind of film or some gunk over them. You can see a good one there on the left and on the right. And what I'm going to need to do is get a needle in here and clean these up and then put it back together, and I think that'll do it, considering the rest of it looks pretty clean. And this is the only thing that looks like it might be a little funky. I'll try and take it off the light and see if we can get a cleaner look. Yeah. And try and clean that up and get back to you. Alright guys, check that out. Wait for my camera to zoom and focus. Come on, you friggin' jerk. And get you back. Alright, you see that? You see those 6 little holes? You got light shining right through them there. That's how it's supposed to look, not be like before with the film and gunk and whatever, all clogging stuff up, not getting fuel into. Flip it over, you got a little bit of a different pattern on this side. It's hang on a sec. 6 on one side, 5 on the other. Here's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, and then you got another 6 that go straight through and come out the other side. 6 on this side, 6 on the other side, right there. All clear. Time to put it back together and hope for the best. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? See the light shining right through the center of this? See this? It goes right down in here, right down in there. After this piece goes down in here, all these holes got to be clean. All these holes got to be clean. And then this piece goes, after it focuses here, this piece goes down, back in there, on top of that. And look at that. It's all got to be clean. If you're gonna do this yourself, pay attention to detail. And take everything apart, guys, even if it doesn't look like the hole passes completely through. Just take a bristle If you can't find any wire, take a bristle off of a wire brush. That's usually thin enough. Get it down in there and get it cleaned. Alright guys, well that's that. Machine's all back together. It turns out that the carburetor did need to be cleaned after all. The entire reason that this machine even came into me was, simply put, a lot of people think that taking one of those additives to store the machine and just dumping it in there isn't going to do the machine any harm. Unfortunately, in this case, what happened is that that little bit of excess was enough to clog up all of the small holes inside the carburetor that help adjust the fuel to air ratio and keep the machine running. So definitely follow the instructions if you're going to use something like that, and you can avoid costly repairs or bringing it out to a guy like me on a weekend to fix it in his backyard and still having to pay for it. Definitely follow the instructions. So we got this back together. I'll go ahead and put it on start here. See if I can start it left-handed.